Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Healing Room Tarot with yours truly, Magoon. And tonight we are doing the shedding snakeskin reading. And what that means is that just like the snake, once the snake sheds its skin, it reveals a larger version of itself. It reveals a newer version of itself. And in this moment in time, we are looking into what is Spirit telling you to shed? What is Spirit trying to reveal within yourself? What are some people, places, or things that you have to let go? So, without further ado, we will jump into the reading. And tonight, I am starting off with the sign of Sagittarius. Now, I will say, if this is your first time, again, please like, share, subscribe. And I say that so that you can follow along with the reading and my reading patterns and styles, but also um, so that you can understand and know when there is a new reading coming about. Also, I do offer personal readings, and I will share my Instagram for where you can contact me to schedule a reading. First card you have, Sagittarius, Ten of Swords. I'm going to take all of those. There's a lot of cards that just fell out. Okay, another group. Okay, I'm going to take these cards only because it's exactly the amount that we need. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. I'm not going to read the bottom of the deck yet. I feel like I'm to wait. But Sagittarius, you have been in this energy um, of waiting, releasing, and now you are at the end. And I'm hearing Spirit say, now is the final chapter. Close your chapter and walk into your new beginning. With that, Sagittarius, there is something that's going to start drumming up for you. All puns intended. This is the Knight of Wands here, and she is beating a drum. And it's like now that you have this victory, now you can start seeing and doing things. Um, Not to say that you weren't doing things anyway, that was following along, like you were following your own intuition. There we go. That's what I want to say. Now it's your intuition getting stronger, but your intuition now is being focused and your attention is being focused on the things that you want to do, not just things that you have to do, but the things that you want to do. It's finding those passions. It's finding, I'm hearing new career, new love, new friendships, even new connections. And it's like the in all of them will all of them are in connection to not only your purpose, but your needs, your wants, your desires. That's what I'm hearing. It's almost as if you befriend the head doctor, um, in your hospital, and you just meet each other. um, I don't know, at a restaurant, your tables were sitting beside each other, and something happened. It kind of brought you two together. And so, because of the good conversations, y'all decide to continue on with that friendship. You exchange numbers and you built that relationship, right? And now it comes a time when you're in need, and you think about that doctor and say, hey, let me run this by you really quickly. What do you think? And then the doctor gives you their expertise, right? And it allows you to have options. These people in your life will show you the different choices that you have that you never knew or were privy to before. And that is a good thing, right? Because there's a snake there too, by the way, because you feel like you don't have any options. And once you realize how much options you have, you become the Queen of Cups. You'll revel and live. I'm hearing live in the moment even more. For what I'm getting is that current in your current state, your shedding state, even you are not living in the moment. It's you have opportunities to do things, but your mind is so focused on one thing, um, that you feel like everything else is the distraction, but it's actually the opposite. That one thing that your mind keeps focusing on is the distraction. So once you take your mind off of that one thing and realize that you have multiple things, multiple options, you will realize that that empowers you. Um, because, again, like I said in the beginning, you've been waiting. You have the Hermit card here. You've been waiting patiently. Whenever I look at this card, I always say that this is the card that you've been waiting for your ship to come in. And now, and I haven't actually said that in a while for this particular card, but for you, I'm getting you are waiting for your ship to come in. And Spirit is saying, instead of you waiting for your ship to come in, I want you to go towards your ship. I want you to take the actions of going towards your dreams now, going towards your heart's desires. And in it, you will get your ultimate fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is here. So for some of you, I'm not picking up that there will be a relationship. It might mean like the success, the heightened pinnacle of success for your career. It's going to take you to that place where you will not have needs. Um, and everything that you want will be fulfilled. Not to say that as you're climbing up, you might meet the love of your life. I'm not saying that either. But what I'm getting right now is this is a winning card. And you have two 10 cards, two endings. But these are happy endings because you're leaving something that was tormenting you to going to the top, right? Um, I just heard the word instantly. So for some of you, it's like as soon as you leave the thing that most boggles your mind, you're going to instantly step into this energy of blessings and unionship and fulfillment, self fulfillment, right? Because the Ten of Cups is dealing with your emotions, and when you're not feeling fulfilled, that's when things such as imposter syndrome sits in. This is when you get into your own head and start creating self doubt, and not realizing that just as much as you create self doubt, they're self fulfilling prophecies that you can create self victories and experience them. And by you walking away, you are creating these self victories that's leading you to your Ten of Cups. The Knight of Swords here, some of you are going running. But what I'm really paying attention to in this particular card at this moment is the footprint. It's as if Spirit is saying that you have made your mark, and now it's okay to leave, right? You have made your impression. You have done what you needed to do. It's that energy of you came here to do something, you've done it. Whether or not you feel like you've done it, you have done it. And Spirit is saying it is time for you to go on to the next chapter. Now we're going to look at together what's at the bottom of the deck. The Star card, upside down. So what I'm hearing is that for some of you, you're afraid to take that move because you feel like that is your star, that is your everything, that is your hopes and dreams. And Spirit is saying, no, 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 no. It is not your end all and be all. You still have more. Let's look what's underneath. See, Queen of Pentacles is here. Once you let go of that, I'm hearing broken dream, or what you're deeming as a broken dream, because it's not. You're going to realize that you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. See, things will work out in your favor by walking away. Queen of Swords here. You will know how to execute. You will know how to move the right way so that you can protect your happiness. See, she has her cups here. She's protecting it, right? You will know how to strategize and do things better than what you normally have done. See, King of Swords is here. So that's why I said it. I'm not saying that you will not find your person, but you may find your King of Swords here while you're moving in this new space. And why? Because it takes strength to move. Spirit knows that it takes strength to move. This is the first time I've seen this card all day. So yes, Sagittarius, it's time to take that move. It's time for you to do things new. It's time for you to allow Spirit to show you the different options so that you can operate out of this space and not a space of feeling like you are drained or feeling like nothing is working out in your favor. All right. Capricorn, you are next. Capricorns, you are next. Capricorns. Ten of Swords as well. If this is your first time, please note that I shuffle with my eyes closed. So whenever I'm led to stop, I pull out the card, or the cards fall out, as these have. Let's see how many. There's 7 cards. They complete. So, Knight of Wands again. 4 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Sun card in reverse. And Temperance is here. So Capricorns, you too. So I don't know, maybe you are dealing with the Sagittarius, or maybe you two are mirroring each other's energy because your signs are so close in the zodiac. but you are walking away and you're finding your heart's desires. For you, I feel like you have in the past walked away. For you, I am picking up a relationship um, that you are now finding a new passion. You're finding someone to love. It's almost as if you thought, "Oh, I will never find love again." Right? I will never find the one for me. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just going to walk away and I'm just going to start over. I'm even seeing that some of you actually moved to a new state. Some of you actually picked up and left whatever that relationship, whether it was working or a relationship, as in dating relationship, you walked away in effect where you actually picked up your things and moved away, which was good for you, right? Because now you're in this Four of Wands energy. Now you're in the celebratory energy. But what I'm getting is that this is the card of celebrations and of self, of home. But what I'm getting is that in this new home, you are collecting new things. I really wasn't trying to say that, and that kiss came out. So for those of you who are collecting items now for your new home, you're on the right path. But what I was trying to say, intentionally say, um, is that it's like you're preparing. It's like you're preparing your nest. Let me say in this analogy so you can get it. You're preparing your nest for your mate. You're preparing your home for your mate. You're spiritually preparing. You're physically preparing, and you may or may not know this. You may be unintentionally doing things, subconsciously doing things and saying things, and spirit is saying it's now coming to pass, right? Oh wow. um I was saying this, I forgot that this card was here, Seven of Pentacles. So again, you've been saying things, you've been doing things, you've been putting things into the atmosphere and in the solar system and in the earth, and they are coming to be, they are growing. You have been manifesting and you did not realize that you were manifesting things. And now they have already taken root and they are starting to grow and they are starting to show up in your life. But this is a good thing for you. And you may even say, but I don't want a relationship. Yes, you do. Don't say that, because when you say, I don't want a relationship, you're not being specific and you are closing off other types of relationships. I'm hearing working relationships, relationships with family members. And so you may wonder, well, why can't my family ever get together? And it's because people and families tend to state that I don't want no relationship. I'm not ready for a relationship right now. And what you're doing is you're negatively speaking over all relationships. So if you don't want a dating relationship, say that. However, comma, you have one coming. Um, and the reason being is because these relationships are all going to be beneficial. They're all going to be equal in giving and take, in working and building together. I'm hearing like you will build so much things. If you have been one that's been building wealth and you're like, I don't want anybody to come in and take that from me, just know that this person that's coming in towards you will also have wealth. And I'm hearing you can build industries if you wanted to with the amount of wealth that is coming in. I'm hearing industries. For some of you, I'm picking up like overseas. Like it doesn't necessarily. So I'm in America, right? You could be meeting someone that is whose origin, let me put it that way, is from another country. And so in your relationship building and building of industry, I'm looking and seeing things overseas as well. So it's the equivalent as, hey, let's start a nonprofit to benefit. Um, I don't know. I'm just gonna pick a country like people in China, people in Haiti, people in Egypt, however it fits, right? Um, and you start to do that, but it picks up because you're working together, and you're working together to create change in people's lives. The thing you have to get rid of is that belief that everything that you wanted is not coming, because it is. Because that's the only, this is the part where spirit is saying this is where you have to shed. You have to shed that thought that the things that you were working towards is never going to come true, because they will. But you have to believe it. And the only way to believe it is to change how you are speaking about your situations, how you are speaking about your relationships. I think I covered that enough a few minutes ago, a few moments ago. But you have to change the way that you're talking in order to see these changes. And I'm hearing you don't have to wait long, although the temperance card is here. Um, um, Spirit is so funny. Spirit is saying it's a dinner wait. Just how long it takes you to cook a dinner is the equivalent to how much time you have to wait for what's coming to you, for what you have been manifesting. So Capricorns, you've been doing some things right, and don't let people play you and say, oh, but your tarot card is the devil and it means because you also have to realize and recognize that before the devil was the devil that we know today, in the devil's beginning, in the devil's past, he was the most beautiful and sought after. I'm not going to say sought after, but he was the most beautiful of the angels, right? He was over music, pleasantries. This is where I'm getting at, pleasantries, right? So it's like people have this negative connotation about you from things of the past, but it's like you are stepping into this energy of newness where people will have to see the new you. All because you've been waiting, and you're waiting in the right amount of time. And again, um, and where I was also going with the Capricornian energy is that, again, a lot of people have not a lot of negative things to say about Capricorns, and for some of you, you have internalized that and shut yourself off from the world. And Spirit is saying, no, that's another thing that you have to get rid of, because it allows you to continue this narrative of things will not happen for me because people see me as the devil, and everybody don't. Bottom of the deck. Let's see what we have here. Up, 6 of Wands. See, you're going to be in the spotlight. Because you have walked away and are doing the things that you were supposed to do, you're going to be in the spotlight. So you really have to watch what you say, because you don't know who's watching. That person that Spirit has for you, you could be around that person and you say, I don't trust anybody. Anybody who wants to be in a relationship with me is going to have to, you know, I'm gonna take them through the ringer, because I'm not here for the foolishness and da 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 da. Just the negative things that people say. And so with that person hearing that, they look at you like, well, I thought this person was ready for a relationship. I thought this was a nice person to try to pursue something with. But with that talk, I'll take my chances elsewhere, and that's how you miss opportunities. And it's very equivalent to job opportunities as well. You don't know who's around the corner. You don't know who's listening. You don't know if your next boss, manager, if your next place of employment, there we go. You don't know if the representative is there, and you start talking bad about businesses and industries. They're going to say, no, no, thank you. We don't need anyone like that working for us, working for our company. And so I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more so you can see the spread again. So this is what Spirit is saying to you all. You be encouraged as you're walking away to start speaking differently. Okay? All right. And now, Pisces, you are next. As I'm hearing that, as I was saying that, though, I started hearing the Beauty and the Beast song, Be Our Guest. um, oh, okay, Pisces. Let's see. You have 4 cards already coming out. You have the Moon card here, followed by the 5 of Swords in reverse. You have the Devil card. And you have the High Priestess card here. Oh, wow. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Star card. Hold on, let me move this over. Okay. And the Tower. It's the first time this card has come out today, too. So, all right, Pisces, let's see what is going on in your world. So, instantly with the Moon card, there is something hidden. But I'm hearing that this is you, though. You're holding in a lot of secrets. Pisces, you're holding in a lot of secrets. You're keeping it in, and it's drowning you. You see how she's under the water? It's drowning you. Your own secrets are drowning you because you are holding on to them. You are not letting them go, and it's becoming unhealthy for you. But with this 5 of Swords here in reverse, it lets me know that there is something okay. It is let me know that there is something that's trying to break through. And I want to see what that is for you. But there is something that's breaking through to get you out of that headspace, to get you out of that worrying space, that feeling that you can't trust people is what I'm getting. That feeling that you have to do these things, whatever those things are, on your own. I'm really picking up that there's something that's coming through to you. So Spirit, ancestors, angel guides, what is it for Pisces that is coming through? Oh, okay. What I'm getting is that it's something that's not coming through. But it's actually something that you want. Okay. It's not it's a message not necessarily not being able to come through, but it is a message that it is something that you don't want to repeat. And so you're asking yourself, what am I doing? Why do I find myself in here? Okay. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse is clarifying this. What is that? What's that symbolizing? Is that you are all self-absorbed, and that's what's causing this. And you don't see it because it's yourself. Because you're thinking it's outside forces. So that's why Spirit was saying it's nothing that's being repeated in your head. It's you. You're thinking that it's outside forces, and Spirit is saying no, it's you. You are addicted to this, which is why the devil card is here. You are in your own way, Pisces. You are doing things to yourself. You are saying things to yourself. You are putting yourself in predicaments based off of these thoughts, and you are not your highest self. And Spirit is saying that is the secret. That is the secret. That's the thing that you don't see. Because when you start releasing these secrets that you're holding on to, um, I'm hearing they're more like confessions. And it's not like a secret, like, oh, I stole mama's earrings and she doesn't know and she's been looking for them for the past 20 years. No, it's one of those things where it's one of those secrets where you and your mother may have gotten into an argument and you never expressed to her how it hurt you, how it made you do things that you didn't necessarily want to do. Um, it's that hurt feeling. It's you were hurt by people, you were hurt by something, you were hurt by someone, and you never expressed it. So you kept it a secret. And you was around this person and they would say, is everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. And everything was not fine. And you've been carrying it as a weight. What really was coming to me was that you have been carrying it like dirty laundry. It's like you moved to a new house and you will carry the same old dirty laundry from 3 years ago. You have not washed it. You have not washed those clothes. You just keep taking the dirty laundry from place to place to place. And that's what's been haunting you for all these years. That's what's been plaguing you for all these years. And so Spirit is like, you get a high off of it and you won't let go. And Spirit is saying that is what you have to shed because Pisces, Spirit is trying to take you to the highest, the high priestess form. The high priestess is all knowing, all pleasant. She forgives because she looks from a higher perspective and she sees that things work out for her favor. And I'm not going to say that it's not going to be hard to forgive those who have truly, 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 extremely done you wrong. I'm not saying that at all. But what you do when you release somebody is, and I want to show it to you. So you see here with the Five of Swords, if you look in the background, this person is like up in the air, like freedom. And it's like once you let go of these things that's been okay, I'm covering it up a little bit there. Once you let go of the things that's been tormenting you, it's like you fly up into the sky. You fly because you're not weighted down anymore. And that's what Spirit is taking you. Especially because that is the last piece. That's what I'm hearing. That's the last piece of the puzzle for your Wheel of Fortune. It's like that is the gas pedal move. Once you start to clear up the things in your mental space, you will see how your life quickly starts to turn around. with everything around you. Even being paid attention right here to this black space, this dark matter, it's almost as if once you leave that, it's gonna go. I'm seeing the strength card again. This may be the same young lady from the strength card as unknown, really. But I'm getting once you have the strength to let go, when you let that go, you have it's I'm seeing the wheel of a boat. It's like once you let go of that tie that's been holding this wheel in place, this lock that's been holding the wheel in place, the wheel starts to turn in your favor. It starts to turn in your favor. And when it starts to turn into your favor, all the hopes and dreams that you've been wanting start to come true. Everything in your life starts to happen. And another thing that happens is that when you start letting go and start doing things, this is why there is a tower moment here. Because for some of you, this reading is your tower moment to let you see yourself, to shake things up within you like, oh wow, that's what's been holding me back. You mean to tell me it's not Karen from Records? It's not Shaquan from up the street running his mouth about my family's business? No, it is you. And sometimes we hate to see the truth about ourselves, but that is the truth. You are the problem, right? And so another thing is that once you start changing the way you how you think about yourself and release these things. And I say how you think about yourself because I know for some of you, you're going to walk away and you're going to attempt to beat yourself up. And Spirit is saying, no, do not beat yourself up. This is why I'm giving you the answer to the test that you've been trying to figure out. I'm giving you the answer now. And once you make the necessary changes, once you start shedding that type of thinking off, you're going to see how you disrupt a few things around you. There's conversations that's been said around you. And when people start to see you glow up and actually like really glow up because um, you start releasing, I'm hearing releasing toxins in your body. So for some of you, um, you do have to take a cleansing bath as well as letting some things go because some of them is deeply rooted within. But needless to say, once you start making these movements, you're going to disrupt some towers in the people's lives that's around you. I feel like that there are some people who have said things about you that weren't true, but they were only speaking of what they were seeing, right? So it wasn't that it was that they were lying on you, but they didn't realize that what they were saying about you was untrue because that is what you were presenting. So, say for example, if you were irate every time this person saw you, they were like, "Oh wow, like that person is really irate. I don't really think that you should invite them to this party. I don't really think that you should um, ask them to work with you and come into this environment because they're going to bring some sort of drama here." And now that you are starting to clear that energy up, people are showing like you said this person's drama feel like this, but every time I see this person smiling and laughing and peaceful, and then it's going to confuse that person. So those are the other tower moments. The bottom of the deck, Four of Wands, victory. Victory is here for you, Pisces. Victory is here for you. Celebration is here for you. But again, you have to get rid uh, of this drug called self pity, self doubt that you have going on. And once you do that, once you are able to let go of those things, you will see how your life changes. So, thank you all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, I didn't say this earlier, so I'm not going to say again, but what I will say is that if you would like to follow along, please go to Instagram and please look me up. And there you can submit your personal reading request. If you don't have Instagram, um, make a comment and we will figure out some kind of way to meet, right? Um, I will make sure that we can do it in a way where it's private, but just let me know, and I can get another way to connect with you. Trust me on that. All right. Well, you all have a good night, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Good night.